Good morning, it's Venus from Heart's Desire by Venus, and today I'm doing my final video here on my To Everything Give Thanks journal. It was the kit I was using from Line.Arrow, and this is the last installment of the flip book, Using Up Your Stash. So if you've been following along, I had made a base of this journal out of accordion folders. And as I flip through, I'll remind you of some of the stuff that we have done in previous videos, but this is the final product. And I'm just going to go over what I have done. So on the front here, I have actually covered this book. As you can see, it's a pretty chunky book. I think that's like a 4.5-inch spine on there. I went a little crazy using up my stash, but that's all right. That was the whole point of this. So I covered this book with some nice cotton fabric that I had. And then I added some trims here, a tag that I had embossed and from her kit, and added some trims and buttons and everything to it. And then I secured it with 2 bows here, ribbon closures. I'm just going to undo those for you. And here you go. So you might recognize the file folder now. So what I did is I put reinforcements on here, and I'm just going to pull the tie through to close this up because I wanted to use that part of the file folder. And we're going to open up here. So I did end up with 1, 2, 3. We end up doing the 3 signatures, which we had done in the previous videos, the assembling of them. And so, of course, this is the flip flap here, pull out that we had in one of the other videos. I'm just going to center it this way. So then here is, remember, these are the pockets that we made out of the envelopes. This is so big, I'm having a hard time getting it all in shot here. So then again, I showed you how to make these paper book page inserts here. This one, I ended up putting a little bit of a scratch pad in there. Open it up, and I put a pocket with some of the tags from her kit that I embossed and added, there we go, I embossed them and added a little bit of fabric to them. Open it up here. Oh, it opens so big. There we go, when you open it up. So, and then in the back here, you've got a pocket on an envelope. So that was that. And then it all folds back down. If I was to get it all right. There we go. There. Oh, I forgot to put my pocket back in. There we go. So that was the first one. Then what I did is I attached in between on the spine of the segments that we first originally did on our building the base for this. I added just a few of the coffee dyed papers and digital prints from her kit. A little bit of a signature here, just a small one in between. Added some trim and some fabric stitched on coffee dyed papers, and so I sewed one of those in between. So then again, we were back to the next page, which we had done, previous video we did the flip there. I'm not going to pull it all out again. So, and then we have another one of those sections that we decorated, and that's when we put the book insert in here again, another one of those book inserts. Belly band with some more of her tags and envelopes here on that. And again, in between those two, I added another signature that I stitched in, again, of her kit, and some coffee dyed papers. I had a few papers left when I had finished printing. I just love this one with the mushrooms. And that, so it's just a little signature in there. Added some more fabric stitched on. A couple more. Oh, they're all sticking together. A couple more pages here. And then again, this is the last of the 3 pages that we had created the flip out here, with the pockets and all that. So I'm not going to go through all of that because we have done that in previous videos, but I did make a belly band with a pull out here, coffee dyed paper. And then these are the previous parts that we have done in the video. In the back here, I just lined it and matted the back, folded up, and then that is the back of the journal. So it turned out really well. It turned out way bigger than when I had started this project. But as you can see, you could, when I started this, I'm just going to see if I can get you a view here. You don't have to do all 3 of those. Like I said, I just had so many file folders. I really wanted to use all these. So that was 1 file folder for the outside, 1 file folder for each of the sections here. So that was 4 file folders I used just in the construction of the base. Lots of book pages that I used in this, as I showed you. Reused my those ATC cards that I haven't used in ages. I used up a lot of tools that I hadn't used in a while, punches, my embossing dies, used up a bunch of scrap of paper, as well as lace trims and fabrics that I have had kicking around. So all in all, I'm going to say this turned out very well for my attempt at using all my supplies. If you want to follow along now that you've seen the final project, please go back through my videos and you can start from the beginning and make your own book of using up your stash. But I'm quite happy overall. This will be listed on my Etsy store, hopefully next week. Again, thank you to all my new subscribers and my old subscribers. This has been quite the journey on this book. We have done quite a few different things, and hopefully everybody can put them to use in their book. And again, thanks to Natalie from Line.Arrow. This was a beautiful paper kit that she had done. This is one of those collaboration ones that she did with Rachel Bellacraft as well. So I was super happy to get my hands on that. And I'm glad it turned out as well as I was hoping. Actually, it turned out way better. So thank you again for checking me out. And hopefully I will have a new video for you next week. As usual, I try and do a new video once a week, every Thursday, just to keep you inspired with some new ideas. And hopefully I'll see you again soon. Thank you for coming out.